Welcome. This is a video based upon Aisl number and algebra chapter. All the questions of this chapter. So if at all you complete these 42 questions, you will be having a good revision based upon number and algebra. So the first question, evaluate this one. This is just basic calculator. You can see that you can use a calculator for this one. So therefore, input all the numbers into the calculator. Your answer should be 4 times 10 power 80. Check that whether your answer is 4 times 10 power 80 or not. Question number 2. Evaluate 3 times 10 power n plus 1 minus 4 times 10 power n in the standard form. So what am I going to do it is I am going to take 3 times 10 power n as 10 power n times 10 power 1 so that I can take 10 power n common. The reason is I can take 10 power n common, 10 power n common. So when I take 10 power n common, what am I left over with? 3 times 10 is 30 minus 4, which is nothing but what? 26. 26 times 10 power n. But we should write in the form of a, where a lies between 1 to n. So what is that? 26 can be written as 2.6 times 10 power 1 times 10 power n. So it becomes 2.6 times 10 power n plus 1. That's going to be the answer. Question number 3. Evaluate this one now. 6 times 10 power n divided by 8 times 10 power negative n. When I do 6 by 8 by calculator, I should be getting it out 0.75. Then this 10 power n minus of minus n. In division, we should subtract. Now again 0.75 should be written as 7.5 times 10 power negative 1 times this is 10 power 2n. So my final answer is going to be 7.5 times 10 power 2n minus 1. That's the answer. Question number 4. Find the 25th term of the following sequence. So we know that U1 is 20, arithmetic sequence. U2 is 17. So common difference is U2 minus U1, which is 17 minus 20, which is negative 3. What is being asked? U25. U25 is U1 plus 24D. U1 is 20 plus 24 times negative 3. So when you do by calculator, you should be getting negative 52. Question number 5. An arithmetic sequence has the first term 21. So U1 equals to 21. Last term, nth term is 1602. If the common difference is 17, how many terms are there? Means we have to find it out the value of n. Un value formula is U1 plus n minus 1 times D. 1602 equals to 21 plus n minus 1 times 17. So negative 21 on both sides. So what do I get it out? So 21 gets cancels. So I'll get 1602 minus 21 is nothing but what? 1581. 1581 equals to 17 times n minus 1. Then I divide by 17 on both sides. So n minus 1 equals to 1581 divided by 17 is 93. N equals to 93 plus 1. N equals to 94. There are 94 terms. Now question number 6. An arithmetic sequence has a fourth term 10. U4 equals to 10. 10th term equals to 34. Find the 20th term. 10th term means U1 plus 9D equals to 34. Fourth term U1 plus 3D equals to 10. Subtract both. Minus minus minus. U1 gets cancels. 6D equals to 24. Divide by 6 on both sides. D equals to 4. Now plug in D value equals to 4 over there. U1 plus 9 times 4 equals to 36. So what do I get from there? U1 equals to 34. This is 36, not 34. So U1 equals to 34 minus 36. So U1 equals to negative 2. What is being asked? 20th term. 20th term means U1 plus 19D. So U1 is negative 2 plus 19 times 4. So simplify that. So answer is going to be 74. Question number 7. The sum of the first 30 terms of arithmetic sequence 13, 10, 7, 4. So U1 equals to 13, U2 equals to 10. So the common difference is U2 minus U1, which is 10 minus 13, which is negative 3. What is he asking? Sum to 30 terms. S30. S30 equals to 30 upon 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1. 30 minus 1 times d, negative 3. Simplify by calculator, you should be getting minus 915. Question number 8. U1 is given, U2 is, U20 is given. Find the sum of 20 terms. When you know the sum of first term and the last term, the simple formula is n upon 2 U1 plus U20 UN. So here n is 20. 20 upon 2, U1 is 4, UN is 130. So when you simplify it out, you should get 1340. Question number 9. Determine the first term and the common difference of the arithmetic sequence where the sum of the n terms is given. So substitute. What am I going to do? First term and the common difference. Substitute r equals to 1. So what am I going to do? Substitute r equals to 1. So you get s1. So which is nothing but what? 5 times 1 plus 11, which is nothing but what? 16. Substitute r equals to 2. So you get s2, which is 5 times 2 plus 11, which is nothing but what? 21. Substitute r equals to 3. You get s3, which is 5 times 3 plus 11, which is nothing but what? 26. What is s1? Means u1. What is s2? u1 plus u2. What is s3? u1 plus u2 plus u3. Now, in order to get u2, what you should do? s2 minus s1. So which is 21 minus 16, which is nothing but how much? 5. So now what is he asking? Find the common difference. First term. First term we have already found it out. What was the first term? First term is 16. Now common difference. Common difference is u2 minus u1, which is nothing but how much? Sum of u2 minus u1. So the common difference, now we got it out. We have to find u2 minus u1, which is nothing but how much? Minus 11. But we need to be very careful over here. When I found it out, s1, if I find s2, s2 means over here a small correction over here. So let's do once again clearly. Just once again, I plug in r equals to 1. So I get it out s1, which is, I substitute from 1 to 2. So 1 s1, which is nothing but how much? 16. Then if I substitute r equals to 2, means 1 to 2. Basically, it should be like this. R equals to 1 to 2. 1 to 2, that will be equals to nothing but what? S2. So S2, 5R plus 11. So it becomes 5 times of 1 plus 11 plus 5 times of 2 plus 11. So which is going to be nothing but how much? 16 plus 21. 16 plus 21, which is 37. That is S2. What is S1? S1 is going to be the first term. So my first term is going to be 16. Now S2. S2 means U1 plus U2. So if at all I want U2, which is S2 minus S1, which is 37, minus 16, which is 21. So that is the second term. But I want the common difference. What is the common difference? U2 minus U1. 21 minus 16, which is going to be 5. So the common difference is 5. Now question number 10. This you can use the calculator to get the value. Use the calculator GDC to get that answer as 26,350. Question number 11. On the first day of a training race, Ahmed runs 500 meters. So U1 equals to 500. On each subsequent day, runs 100 meters further than the before. So the common difference is 100. How far he has run on the 28th day? So he's asking S28 or U28. How far has he run on the 28th? By how far has he run in total? In total means S28 is how much? So S28 equals to 28 upon 2, 2U1 plus N minus 1. N is how much? 28 minus 1 times D is 100. So simplify that, which is 51,800. Question number 12. Junaita invests $300 at 2.4 simple interest. How much will be in her account after 10 years? So after 10 years, what will be in her account? So Junaita invests $300 at 2.4 simple interest. So 2.4 upon 100 times 300, which is going to be 7.20. This is going to be the common difference. So every year this 7.20 will be added. Now, how much will be in her account after the 10th year? So now what am I going to do that after 1 year? After 1 year, there will be 300 plus 7.20, which is $307.20 after 1 year. This is going to be my first term. Now I want the 10th term after 10 years. So U1 plus n minus 1. 10 minus 1 times D. D is 7.20. Simplify that, you should be getting it out $372. Okay. Question number 13. A ball is dropped and the velocity is v meters per second is measured at different times. It is assumed that the velocity when t equals to 0 is correct, but there is an uncertainty in the remaining measurements. By modeling the situation as an arithmetic sequence, estimate the velocity when t equals to 0.5. So, what am I going to do that? So, the differences. What are the differences in the velocity? It is 1.1, and over here the difference is 0.8, and over here again it is nothing but what? 0.8. So their average will be 1.1 plus 0.8 plus 0.8 divided by 3, which is 2.7 divided by 3. So the average is 0.9. Now t equals to nothing but how much? 0.5. Now what is he asking? We are looking for by modeling the situation in an arithmetic sequence, estimate the velocity when t equals to 0.5. So this is 0.4 and this is 0.5 time. Over here it will be 0.4 and 0.5. So this is U1, this is U2, this is U3, this is U4, U5, so U6. So we are supposed to find it out the sixth term. Sixth term is nothing but what? U1 plus n minus 1 times 6 minus 1 times D. What was U1? 0 plus D is on an average is 0.9 times what is this? 6 minus 1 is 5. So answer is going to be 4.5 meters per second. Make one criticism for this model. So too little data to compare. So too little data for it to be reliable. Very too little data. Now, then question number 14. The 10th term of a geometric sequence is find it out. So what is the U1? U1 equals to 32. What is U2? Negative 16. So what's common ratio? U2 upon U1, which is negative 16 upon 32, which is negative 1 upon 2. So he's asking the 10th term, U1 times r to the power of n minus 1. So 32 times negative 1 upon 2 whole to the power of 9. Simplify by the calculator, you should be getting 1 upon 16. Question number 15. Find the number of terms in the geometric sequence. So U1 equals to 1, U2 equals to 2. So common ratio is U2 upon U1, which is 2 upon 1, which is 2. So UN is 4096. U1 formula is nothing but what? U1 times R per n minus 1. So 2 per n minus 1 equals to 4096. Now what you can do it out is we have to do by either by calculator or by what it says without calculator. So in that case, what we should be doing it out? We know that 2 power 12 is 4096. So 4096 equals to 2 power 12. So 2 power n minus 1 equals to 2 power 12. So n minus 1 equals to 12, n equals to 13. That is the first method. Another method is applying by log on both sides. Log of 2 power n minus 1 equals to log of 4096. So n minus 1 log 2 equals to log of 4096. So n minus 1 equals to log of 4096 divided by log 2. N minus 1 equals to 12, n equals to 13. That is the another way. Question number 16. So coming to question number 16. So in this question number 16, a geometric sequence has a third term 16 and the seventh term 256. So third term u3 equals to 16 and seventh term equals to 256. Find the possible values of the first term and the common ratio. So seventh term means u1 times r power 6. Third term means u1 times r power 2. So I divide both. So that u1 gets cancels. R power 6 divided by r power 2 is r power 4 equals to 16. So r equals to 4th root of 16, which is r equals to 2 plus minus 2. I got the values of r as plus minus 2. So now I'll be getting the value of u1. u1 is 16 upon r square, which is 16 upon 4, which is going to be nothing but what? 4. So the possible values of r is what is this? R is plus or minus 2, and whereas u1 is going to be 4 itself only. There are no two values of u1 because r square is always positive. Though I get negative term for r, it's give me always positive answer. Question number 17. The sum of first 8 terms of the sequence. Sum of the first 8 terms of the sequence. So u1 equals to 162, u2 equals to 54. Now you can see that common ratio equals to u2 divided by u1, which is nothing but what? 54 divided by 162, which is 1 upon 3. So he is asking S8 is u1 times 1 minus r to the power of n upon 1 minus r. Simplify that, you will be approximately getting 243. Question number 18. Determine the first term and the common ratio if the first n terms are given. This is for geometric sequence. So for S1, I just typed out 2 times 5 power 1, which is 10. S2 means sigma r equals to 1 to 2. So I have to do 1 to 2. So 2 times 5 power 1 plus 2 times 5 power 2. So which is 10 plus 50, which is going to be, it is r equals to 2. So what am I going to do? 2 times 1, 2 times 10, 10 plus 50, which is going to be 60. So this is u1, this is u1 plus u2, or u1 plus u2. Sum of the two terms. So if at all I want to find u2, which is s2 minus s1, which is 60 minus 10, which is 50. So now it is geometric sequence, so common ratio, which is u2 upon u1, which is 50 upon 10, which is 5. So we got the first term, also the common ratio. That's going to be the answer. Question number 18. Question number 19. Directly use GDC to get the answer. This should be your answer from GDC. Question number 20. The population of a bacteria in a petri dish grows by 20% each day. So each day it grows by 20%. So common ratio will be 1 plus 20 upon 100, which is 1.2 is going to be the common ratio. Initially, there are 50,000 bacteria. So U1 equals to 50,000. Find the bacteria after 12 days. After 12 days, so you should find 13, U13, after 12 days. Remember, after 12 days means you should find the 13th term. So which is 50,000 times r to the power of n minus 1, 13 minus 1, which is 445,805. Explain why this model cannot continue indefinitely. So, because bacteria can grow without any limit. Grow. This shows that the bacteria grows without limit. So model shows that is the reason. Without limit, it is not possible. Otherwise, it would have been totally, the earth would have been covered with the bacteria itself only. There would have been some limiting factors also. Question number 21. 2,000 pounds is invested in an account paying 4% as an annual interest. So compounded monthly. Find the amount in account after 10 years, giving your answer in two decimals. So face value or full value will be 2000. This is a formula you need to remember, plus 4%, 4 upon 100, because it is monthly. It is monthly, you should divide by 12, whole to the power of 12, again 12, because it is monthly. If at all is monthly, this 12 is not required. Times how many years? 10 years. Simplify that, you should be getting 2981.67. Samira wants to invest 1,000 in an account paying nominal and an annual interest of I%, compounded quarterly. She wants to have 1,500 in her account after 8 years. What is the value of I required? So she wants to have 1,500 as an interest. She wants to invest 1,000. So totally she will be having it at 2,500. Equals to how much she is investing? 1,000. 1 plus I, we don't know, whatever is the rate of the interest. I divided by 100. Is it monthly? No, it is quarterly. If at all it is quarterly, what should I be doing it at? How many quarters are there in a year? 4 quarters will be there. Then 4 times. And how many years was there? 8. You can use your calculator to get the value of I as 5.10%. Use this values in the calculator, use the TVM package in the calculator, you should be able to get it out. The I value as 5.10. James invests $100 in an account paying 2.1% annual interest. How many complete years are required for the James to be doubled his investment? Double his investment means he should be getting 200. He's starting with 100. 1 plus 2.5 divided by 100. And is it compounded annually only? That's also no need. Divided by time n. We don't know. So we have to calculate the value of n. Again, what am I going to do it on? Use the calculator. You will be getting the n value as 33.35 years. So we will be rounding it off to 34 years. So use of calculator has to be learned over here for these two questions. Otherwise, it is difficult to find it out. Question number 24. A car suffers from 12% annual depreciation. The initial value is 40,000. Find the value after, what is this, 4 years. So it is 40,000 times 1 minus 12 upon 100, whole to the power of 4. So you can use the basic calculator over here itself only, because depreciation. If at all it is depreciation, 1 minus. If at all it is interest, 1 plus. So it is depreciation, 1 minus 12 upon 100, whole to the power of 4. So we take the calculator and find it out. What is this? 40,000 times 1 minus 0.12. 12 upon 100 means 0.12 to the power of 4. When I do that, I'll be getting it out 23,987.8144. So, which is approximately equal to $24,000. That's going to be the answer. So, coming to question number 25. Clint invests 2,000 in 3.2% annual interest. He estimates that the annual inflation rate is 2.4%. He estimates that the annual inflation rate is 2.4. So he's getting 3.2 from the bank, but the inflation is 2.4. So literally he's getting only 0.8%. 0.8%. Now find the real value of his investment after 5 years, giving your answer in 3. So 2000 times 1 plus 0.8% divided by 100 whole to the power of how many years is that? 5 years. So again you can take the calculator and key in that one 2000 times 1 plus 0.008 whole to the power of 5. So what does that becomes? $2081. Now next question number 26. 2 power minus 2 whole power minus 2. So what does it becomes? 2 power minus 2 times minus 2, which is 2 power 4. This is 2 cube x cube, which is 8x cube. Then 10 power x equals to k. So apply log on both sides. Log 10 power x equals to log k. X log 10 equals to log k. But log 10 is 1. So x equals to log k. Question number 29. e power 2x minus 6 equals to 5. Apply ln on both sides. Then what do I get it out? 2x minus 6 ln e equals to ln 5. So 2x minus 6 equals to ln 5. 2x equals to ln 5 plus 6. So x equals to ln 5 plus 6 divided by 2. Then evaluate the value of ln 10. So this is from the calculator 2.3 approximately, and this value is 0.434. So approximately it is 2.74. Round off 0.0106 to 3 decimal places. So first decimal place, second decimal place, third decimal place. So now I have to do 3 decimal place. So I draw a line over here. This value is more than 5. So I add 1 to that. 0.011 is going to be the answer to 3 significant figures. So first significant figure, second significant figure, third significant figure. Draw a line. This value is 0. So remaining all terms will become 0. X is measured 500,000 to 1 significant figure. Y is measured 0.2135 correct to 4 significant figures. Calculate the value of xy to an approximate level of accuracy. So 500,000 times 0.1235, which will give me 61750. However, it is not appropriate to quote an answer to more than least actual original figure. So it should be written as 60,000. This should be the answer. Now 12.45 is to 4 significant figures. 12.45. So there would have been 0 over here. Now what is this one? 4 significant figures means draw a line over here. So this is 50. So or else what I can do, draw a line over here. So it would have been 10. It would have been rounded off to 10. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. Add 5, subtract 5. So 12.4. 50 minus 5 is 445. And 50 plus 5 is 455. So remember, you should write less than or equal to one side and less than on the other side. That should be the way. Fourth significant figures. So what is the procedure? Draw a line after the fourth significant figure and make this as 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So add 5 and subtract 5 to the last digit. An angle 38 is 38. The student estimates as 45. Find the percentage error. So it is 45 minus 38 error divided by the original value times 100. Every time absolute value. So because it should be never be negative. So it is 18.4%. The side of a square is 7 centimeters to one significant figure. Find the maximum percentage error if the area is quoted to 49. So 7 to one significant figure. So draw a line after that one. So it's going to be 1.0. 1.0 divided by 2 will become 0.5. So add 0.5, subtract 0.5. So it becomes 6.5 and 7.5. Now, if 6.5 is there, so what's going to be the area? 6.5 times 6.5, 42.25. 7.5 times 7.5 is 56.25. This is going to be the maximum area and the minimum area. Now, he is asking what is the maximum percentage. Take the maximum percentage. So, which is 56.25 minus 49 divided by 56.25 times 100%. So, which is equal to 12.9%. Question number 37. Jenny calculates the probability of getting 5 heads when flipping the coins is 8 times and gets 2.5. Explain why Jenny's answer cannot be correct. Because probabilities cannot be greater than 1. Probabilities cannot be greater than 1.